sit at a light in Forsyth County, Georgia. I forget where I'm going. That's how long I'm sitting at a light. I forget where I'm going. Ridiculous. Today is Wednesday, June 5th, 2024. Bro, it shouldn't even be that many people out on the road. It's like it's like 6 o'clock. It's 5:55 in the morning. And you already got people out here. Anyway. I've been sleeping at my friend's place because the Planet Fitness that I normally park at has been getting really like overpopulated. Like I see a lot of other hobo crows popping up, which usually happens when I go somewhere. When I go somewhere new, the first time I choose to park somewhere, I make sure that I'm the only big ass van there that's parking. And it usually stays that way for as long as it can. And then all the other hobo crows start popping up and just parking there. And now you got police cars that's just parked there. The police don't bother me. They don't say shit to me. But now they're just parked there. I'm guessing because of the overpopulation. So I knew it was time to move around. I only go to the gym to shower and shit. I don't go there to sleep anymore. From now until I leave. Not this one. So I've been parking like 2 miles further away from the gym, so it is a little bit of a longer drive. But not that much longer. Way too early for people to be out here like this though. So I've been like super obsessing over a lot of shit. Mostly this new car, my changes that's coming soon, me leaving my job, you know, people, new places. I've been basically obsessing over it. OCD, and now I'm dreaming about it. For like the third night in a row, I've dreamt about this exciting new expenditure that I'm going on because it's exciting, I'm assuming, and I'm obsessing over it. So that's happening. I'm moving. Not really moving, I'm just relocating. I'm always at home because I got my dog and my van, but I'm in the process of relocating, and everything's ready to go, taken care of. The only thing I gotta do is not get fired from work this week or next week, and try not to have my just try to continue being low-key. Don't get into any trouble. I'm trying to avoid all trouble. And I know the cops, they don't talk to me at all. I'm not a criminal, but I don't really like sleeping in my van with a cop car parked right behind me. So, it's just asking for trouble, right? Nothing's new. I'm tired. I guess now's a good time to sort of like briefly talk about drama from work. Long story, completely short. It's a brand new business. They opened their business. They were supposed to open their business earlier this year, but we officially opened doors in March, late February, I believe. And it's like 3 or 4 weeks, like a whole month before we opened, we had, let's say, 100 employees. Let's just say, ballpark, maybe even a little more. From like all over the country. There were bitches that were flying in to come and work for my new restaurant. Not my restaurant, but the restaurant that I was working for. In orientation, things were promised to us. Things were said to us to make us feel comfortable. I believe, like in retrospect, it was just to make us feel comfortable because none of those promises were met. Nothing that she said actually like came out. Like she did a complete flip. Basically when the doors opened. I don't even want to say that. I would say like before the doors opened, we saw an entire different side of her. And we're like, okay, she's just stressed out because she's opening a business. I was under the impression that she had done this before because when I got an interview, when I got texted from the quote kitchen manager, he introduced himself as the kitchen manager. And then made me believe that, like, I don't know, I was under the impression, I thought that they had done this before, right? Turns out they ain't done this before. And so within the first 7 days that the doors opened, my homies, my peers, my co-workers were dropping like flies, just out of nowhere. Some of them chose to not come back, but most of them were fired on the spot. Like every week since we opened, it's kind of been like that. Every week at my restaurant, someone is either getting fired because labor costs are too high, or someone just got put on salary. They're putting like, and that's fine. You know, do your thing. You're a business person, but what's concerning to me is that the people that are getting let go are like better than the people who are being put on salary, like by far. And this has just literally been happening like every week. I'm not exaggerating. I've been told time and time again that I have nothing to worry about. I actually got a raise. They told me that I was gonna be a lead, whatever the fuck that means. I don't really go for positions like that because I'm just there to get my bag and go. However, I'll take the extra money, whatever fancy title you want to, no matter what they call me. But to the day, like a week after they give me this quote promotion that came with $1, they fired like half of my cooks. Like we ain't have none left. Like we started with like 20 cooks. Not even bullshitting, like probably like, I remember at one point we had 7 cooks. 7 solid cooks if you're taking out the managers. We had 7 cooks and like 3 sous chefs or 3 managers. Well, half of them are gone. And all the managers are gone. Half of the cooks were gone. A week after I get my promotion, and now they're telling me, oh, I got nothing to worry about. But you're telling me that you're firing my people because of costs, because of labor costs. How do I have nothing to worry about? What are you doing differently that's gonna secure my position here? You're not. You just opened up a couple more weeks of time because you got rid of the highest paid fucking cook and the most experienced. Like, kind of fucked us all over because now I'm doing the work of 2 people for like not enough money. It's like you get a raise, but then they ask you to do more work and they cut your hours. You didn't get a raise. Just FYI, you didn't get a raise. You got a little cushion for the next week or 2 until they find someone who's even cheaper than you. I'm not like a business owner, but I'm definitely a business person. I've definitely been in business. I've used to own a business. I currently do not own any legal businesses, but I know a thing or two. And the way that this business is being ran, I am concerned for my well-being, for my future in this company. That's it. So nothing personal. They love me. I would like to believe that they want to keep me around. However, I've seen what they did to my friends. People who were good at their job and they needed a reason to fire. They couldn't say, hey, I'm paying you too much. Even if they came up to me, like if they came up to any of those people and was like, hey, I noticed, because you know we're a new business, I noticed our labor was a little too high. I'm gonna give you until the end of this pay period to find another job, and then we're gonna let you go. Like if she would have gave everybody a week, 2-week notice before she fired them for labor costs, that would have made more sense. But she's firing people on the fucking spot, claiming that it's labor, but it's right after like some major shit happens. Like, we forgot to pull out the potatoes last night, and one of the customers got mad because we didn't have potatoes. Or we forgot to put bacon on their sandwich. Bullshit. It's all petty bullshit, and here I am pulling up at work. I'm happy that I am choosing to leave on my terms. By the time this video goes up, I'm already gone. But I'm choosing to leave on my terms. Just hopefully I don't get fired this week. But yeah, that's what I got. Thanks for watching. You know. My hair is doing crazy things right now. But I had a spark of inspiration, so I had to record this video. I don't know when I'll be uploading this video because I'm taking a break from social media. Let's just say that. I'm sitting outside the Midas right now, where they installed my alternator poorly and my external voltage regulator poorly. So I'm here waiting for my friend to see if she can see about getting a refund on this alternator that I have. Not expecting it. People usually try and give me a hard time whenever I try and like fight for shit like this. So if it means more to them that they don't lose their $200, then they can keep it. It's just a principle thing for me. Like, I want you to admit that you were negligent. But anyway, I digress. Today is fucking Thursday. Today's Thursday, June 6th, 2024. It's like 4:20 p.m. last time I checked the clock before I started recording. So I'm gonna make this video short and sweet because my friend should be here any moment. But like I said, I felt a spark of inspiration today. And I'm having one of those aha moments. Not really like something that is new to me, but something that I reminded myself about. Which is that I, Chandria, Luna, Williams, Shandy, Dree, whatever people are calling me, I do not operate, I don't move in fear. I generally, actually hardly ever, if ever at all, I don't operate out of fear. I don't make moves that are stemmed from fear. That's not how I live my life. That's not how I've ever lived my life. So this video will be hilarious to people who have been following along, because I realized today, actually a moment ago, that I was not moving in fear. I mean, I was not moving in love. So the opposite of fear is moving in love. And even though I love myself and I want what's best for myself, this past week when I'm making this decision to move out of state because of this job situation, it was based out of fear. And that doesn't end well. On paper, it looks like it was a good idea to just basically jump ship. Before the ship went down, just get off the boat because it's a boat and boats sink. Just that like irrational fear that this business, it may not be irrational, don't get me wrong. We've got a lot of data to back up our theories that this business may actually fail. But for me to make my moves off of that fear and not out of love is out of character for me. It was out of character for me. So long story short, I've decided that I'm going to go down with the ship. I've decided that me moving in love is more comfortable and easy and effortless to me than moving out of fear. So when I was moving out of fear, I'm concerned about where my next paycheck's going to come from, where my next meal is going to come from. When you're moving out of love, you are already, you understand that you're going to be fed, okay? You're going to get what you need to survive and get by, okay? Whether it's money or just a roof over your head or maybe just some weed. You know, when I move out of love, I have that faith and that understanding that I'm going to be good. I'm really going to be good. So what's beautiful about moving out of love is that if everything goes right, what a beautiful experience it still would have turned out to be. To see that everybody else is either being fired or is quitting out of fear or whatever their reasons are. And you stuck it out. And because you stuck it out, that is what made the boat not sink, not go down. I don't know. Maybe that's a little out there. I'm not taking full credit for the success of the business, but I take full responsibility for my actions and how I contribute to any situation. And quitting a job because I think it might go bad, I think it might go under. Quitting a guaranteed thing just to go to something that is unknown is not smart, especially if it's out of fear. If I move into the unknown, it's going to be out of love. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm moving into the unknown. I don't know when this business will fail, if it will fail at all, but I've decided to stick it out. So by the time this video goes up, you've heard these other videos of me saying that I'm going to be in Colorado already. And that very well actually may be true. I'm still flying out to Colorado to go pick up my van, which is still happening, and I'll be driving back to Georgia. My dog has a babysitter already paid for, already booked up. My van is already sold, essentially. She's letting me like keep my shit in it until I get my stuff moved out of it. My time off from work is already requested. It would have been just me leaving, but I'm still, as of right now, I'm still looking fair enough to keep my job for the next couple weeks. So yeah, and all I gotta do is just pick up my van, make a couple stops, and then drive back. So I'll be making episodes on the road, theoretically, whenever that happens, if I get time. So that's my short epiphany. That's really what I wanted to share, is that, you know, it's I just feel it. It's far more like, it just feels better when I move out of love. It didn't feel right when I was moving, I was operating out of fear. It's not even who I am. And I was like, hold on, this ain't you. And it's cool because I'm a part of something. I'm a part of, you know, the people that were working with me at this place at one time or another. There'll still be that connection. And, you know, some of them are doing well. Some of them, I have no idea what the fuck they're doing. And some of them are kind of still a little upset that they were let go abruptly. So, you know, as much as I'd like to be a part of, you know, I guess a tribe, the work tribe, as much as I'd like to be a part of, you know, a community in a way, if it takes away from who I am, then that's not a community that I would like to be a part of. And I'm not coming down on all the people who know me, who actually know 𝘠𝗲, Shandy. They know that I'm actually coming from a space of love and never from any kind of shade. Like, please, this life is not easy. Not all the time. It can be easy, but it's not always easy. So I get it. Like, so yeah, just a nice gentle reminder to keep moving in love and the universe, the world, rewards, it just rains down all of this fucking just lighter energy. It's just better energy to know that you're moving in love. So yeah, I'm repeating the same shit, but thanks for watching. See you when I see you.